second time one person has come and banged me from behind.
Here's a cop laughed. Unbelievable for Marcus, because only 2 times as if.
I'm not going to disclose how many times that's happened.
You've been banged from behind many a time in the back of a car.
Adelaide's notorious party strip.
No!
Now an open toilet.
Oh, there's 2 of them doing it.
Inside this complex on Hindley Street, it's 10 p.m.
It's Adelaide, so they're improving the city.
Oh, yeah. That's...
4 female revellers shamelessly crouch down and relieve themselves. Only needed
You and 4 of your mates are all out. It's like, oh yeah, this is a great spot.
pedestrians and traffic.
Sometimes when I come out of my back door, I have to stand back.
Sometimes when I come out of my back door, there's been a party goer relieve themselves in it.
And check it, there's nobody urinating on the door, because last time I copped it on my feet.
Oh!
That's nasty.
I hate it when I come out of the back door and then I get it on the feet.
One man is so intoxicated, he sits in someone else's waste.
No.
What's even worse is you get arrested. That means you have to go to the chop shot in that. Like, it's one thing if you could go home and get changed, but they're not giving you a shower at the cop station.
No.
Oh, imagine you get in an Uber with that.
No. Oh, no. Oh.
Urine is even dripping from the stairwell.
And it's not just urine, they also do number 2.
The rancid smell and stains on the floor have left local traders with no choice but to kick up a stink.
And someone in the council has put their head in the ground like an ostrich and sort of maybe the problem will go away.
Really?
The problem hasn't gone away.
Wow.
The strip's only public toilet shuts at 5:30 p.m. every day, so when...
Why would they shut the public toilet at night? I mean, I get why they do, but it's like that's when you actually need it.
They need it 24/7.
go, they just go. And it's the locals who are forced to mop it up.
Hindley Street is the poor cousin of Rundle Street, and it shouldn't be.
Lawyer and West End advocate Tony Tropiano says council and the government just don't want to know.
You'd think they'd have a Macca's for people to use or something.
Sure, something.
A Sydney restaurant has apologised after a pregnant woman claimed to have found a dead rat in her katsudon side salad.
Oh, easy mistake to make. Also, when you're pregnant, you got to be careful with what you eat to like some insane degree. I don't know if dead rats count.
Restaurant Tatsuya in West Ryde. She posted a Google
That's okay. They sincerely apologise, so all good.
review saying, "I'd eaten half of it at this point. Just absolutely disgusting."
We've all made that mistake. You're preparing a salad, you accidentally put the rat in.
The restaurant says it is investigating how it happened, and it appears it came in a salad box from a supplier.
Oh, well, that's good.
Still.
We don't prepare our own salads or check if there's dead rats in them.
Yeah, still though. Like, come on.
Just a standard movie experience in Australia, really? I mean, there's been so many of these chicken jockey stories. Look at this guy! Wow. How cool is that?
Oh, they actually embraced it. By the look of it.
Popcorn gun.
They actually embraced it by the look of it, the cinema.
None of this getting angry and getting people arrested like other countries. They've gone nuts. Wow.
They've worked out that they can sell out the whole cinema, so they may as well make it worth it.
Yeah, as opposed to 2 people going to a film, they finally get something out of it.
Yep. Surely Wardrobe picks up on this at some point.
Oh, Eastwood Woolworths. Oh, no.
Oh, that's nasty. Oh. Cockroach. And you can still hear people blow.
Oh, the apple and raspberry area.
Yuck.
Okay, extra flavouring though.
Well, that's true.
Wow.
That's not good.
More than 31,000 passwords belonging to Australian customers of the Big Four banks are being shared among cyber criminals online and often for free.
They didn't even bother to charge for your bank account details now. Wow.
Are we screwed?
I just had to pay a bill of $172,000. The annoying part is that I have already paid so much tax. This is actually a GST bill, so another 10% on top of everything that I've already.
That means she got at 1.72 million because it's
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes.
I only earned $1.72 million and now I have to pay tax.
It's been ruled that OF creators have to.
Only from the Australian ones too. So like that's 1.72 million just from her Australian clientele.
Yep.
I mean, God, Marcus, how did you spend so much?
GST on their Australian subscribers. I really want to tap into the US or the UK market or anywhere in the world. I need some international people that I don't have to pay GST on because that would be really nice.
Life's tough when you're only earning $1.72 million from Australian clients only, and then you gotta have to pay a bill. Like, do you know how hard it is to live on $1.72 million only from your Australian fans?
Jesus Christ, that's a struggle because that would have been a quarterly one as well by what I know.
Oh yeah!
Because GST is per quarter. GST's done on a quarterly basis.
Yeah, I know. You know how hard it is to live on $5 million? Look, as long as she spent $1.72 million a quarter herself, she can get the GST back, right?
Yeah, exactly.
These are peak Australia big things. The big orange in Gayndah, the big oyster in Ikea, Dilla in Tari, the big Tutankhamun in Mildura, the big Ned Kelly, we've been there.
Yep.
The big Humpty Dumpty in Carnarvon, WA. The big table and chairs in Goondiwindi. Big footy, Big Sharon in Ngari, New South Wales. Which is even weirder because New South Wales, you'd think they'd have a rugby ball.
Yeah.
Big Galah in Kimber, South Australia. The big lobster in Kingston. The big cricket bat in Narrikip. The big koala. The big tractor, the big mandarin, another big Ned Kelly, the big Sphinx, the big Scotsman, the swan beer, the big penguin, the big watermelon.
Oh my goodness.
The big pelican. Not that we have nothing else to do in this country except build random big things.
We literally only build random big things.
Wait until you see the big thing Marcus has got in his backyard.
It might become an attraction at some point.
People are like, how the hell do you get inside that?
Should I open it to the public or not?
No. Legally speaking, you can't. It's only for special friends.
A Brunswick East public phone box could soon be ranked alongside some of our best-known heritage landmarks.
No.
This is all we have to offer in Melbourne is a public phone box. London has the Eye, Paris has the Eiffel Tower. We have a public phone box.
Yep.
And not one of those like fancy London ones. One that a homeless guy's been living in and using for all kinds of activities.
Each tell a unique story of helping Australians stay connected when they are most in need.
Each phone booth tells a unique story. Yep. Graffiti that some drunk wrote on it.
With 15,000 still in operation.
15,000? We have 15,000 payphones still.
Wow.
Wow.
That is a lot.
The top comment, when is the Frankston Foreshore Glory Hole going to get a heritage list? What's the address for Marcus?
I should put in an application for that.
Can I get the one in my house? Dear Steve, I hope you're happy with her. Now the whole town will know what a filthy cheater you are. From Jenny. Yes, I bought this using your card.
I wouldn't go next to Audi A3s. I'm not saying all Audis are bad. All right, a lot of Audis are good, really good cars. Audi's a really good car. I don't know what car you guys are driving.
They're like, I got a summer car.
Shervo looked a bit worried because I reckon he might have an Audi A3.
Trust me, he's on way more than that. He ain't driving that.
Joanna Kidman was volunteering at a shelter in the Yarra Ranges when a dog vomited up 2 toes and other human remains last year. The dog was surrendered to the shelter after the death of his owner, whose name is suppressed. The mother of 5 has since admitted to putting the body parts into a jar with the intention of selling them on the black market.
Wow. What use would toes be on the black market? It's not like you can just put them back on. I can add it to my collection of toes.
I was going to say, I know people have wonderful dishes, but gee.
About $400
What?
for the toes. A tip-off led police to her home in February last year.
How do you find out that you can get $400 for a toe?
I actually don't want to know.
Police also found a guinea pig trotter, an alligator skull, remains of a hamster.
Oh.
Today, the magistrate described the police summary as confronting and distressing. Ms. Kidman is a member of the Bone Buddies Australia Facebook page.
Oh my God, of all the things. Oh!
The site to sell stillborn puppies and kittens. Ms. Kidman's lawyer told the court how his client wasn't aware she was committing a criminal offence.
Oh no, I thought it was legal to sell toes online.
Wow.
I thought I could just sell my toes on Facebook Marketplace.
Wow.
But the magistrate told the court he simply didn't believe that.
Way to spoil the party. Opening hours and you need a QR code to visit.
You got to be joking.
Especially when you never know in this day and age when they're open and closed.
It changes that often.
A perfect license plate.
Yeah. That license plate is enough.
They're in the vicinity early hours this morning. You right, champ? Yeah. Okay. Would you mind if you moved on, of course? Yeah. Try and work out if I can right down. There's it. You can probably push the bike to your left. Get out that way. Back or what? We'll do your best. Come on. Crimes that we believe they've committed. Again, all opportunists.
The best thing is, what can they do? He hasn't committed a crime. So many times, though, it's gone viral in Australia where the police are holding a press conference. Part of Aussie culture now.
Yeah, what's your last name?
Scott.
2 T's.
Yeah.
First name?
It's got nothing to do with you.
Oh, so good. It's so not worth it.
It's not worth it.
Oh, is he going to make it? I mean, we all want him to make it based on that. Come on, buddy. If you're going to film a bit better for us. I think he's made it. Well, there was no evidence that he got caught.
Yeah, so
imagine they put out a warning at the airport if anyone tries to catch a plane with the name Scott nothing to do with you.
A Woolworths customer is demanding answers after being shortchanged on a packet of mints. The Victorian shopper said when they weighed the 1 kilo pack of Woolworths beef mince before cooking it, they noticed it came in at just 784 grams. That's
with the packaging
216
too.
grams less than it should.
That's a
A
lot.
Woolworths spokesperson says all of its pre-packed meat products were checked for their weight on scales certified for trade use.
Oh, well, that's fine.
That is a lot underweight. I am missing a lot of meat.
You've said that a lot of times. Your wife says it every night.
Attitude plus, hey? Look at you.
Well,
You've already been spoken to.
You smacked my car. You smacked my car, lad.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
you got a
did.
problem with
Wow.
it?
I do have a problem with it.
Imagine he's like, yeah, I did, of course.
Yeah.
Fine. What the hell is your reason for driving up there? You gonna answer me or you just gonna stare at me? You gonna stare at me, huh? No words. There's a field contact here because you pulled that before. 150? You're a bloody P-plater.
He's going to
Still
cop it.
nothing? No words, huh? Where's your license?
He's not angry at all.
Oh, he's just going to give it.
Yeah, but nah, cops are allowed to punch your car in Australia. Not many people know that overseas, but in Australia we have the cop punching car law.
Yep.
Although 150 in a 50 zone is a little bit excessive.
Yeah.
You're probably going to get your car destroyed too, so I guess punching it is fine.
Punching it's not actually going to matter.
There's no better sunscreen than sitting inside a pub.
It is so true.
I don't know if the wife agrees, but too bad.
Yep.
More than 8,000 Queensland householders had the cooling function on their air conditioner turned off. Not by them, but remotely by their electricity supplier.
Did you know that the Australian government can remotely turn off your aircon?
What? How can they do this?
It happened on a sweltering Sunday earlier this month. And this was the 5th time this Big Brother-style intervention had happened this year.
Time?
Wow. I mean, how is it? What else can they do?
Oh, God, I don't want to know what else the government can do at this point.
Imagine they can remote turn off Marcus's toys mid-session because it's the middle of summer.
Your energy supplier to fit a digital meter to your electricity box. They are in control. What was it the Borg used to say? Resistance is futile. They can remotely turn off part or all of the electricity being fed into your house.
That does mean that they could remotely turn off.
Have you got one of those digital things or not?
I don't think so.
No, I haven't either. I've had like 3 people come on knock on my door, offer them to me. I'm like, nah, don't want it at all.
No, I'll suck you off instead.
I am not having my stuff getting tracked.
I do not want them knowing why I use so much electricity.
I don't want them to know why my electricity consumption is so high for my personal uses, okay?
You get raided because they think that you're growing certain substances. It just means like you have 10 vibrators going just at all hours.
I don't think this is the fault of the energy company. The fact is there's not enough energy to go around in Queensland and there's not enough to go around in Australia.
That's so
If that's the case that we don't have enough energy and they're literally having to restrict people's energy use during the day, that's not good.
How the did this not get mentioned during the election?
It should have.
I mean, no wonder the Liberals didn't win. The fact that you can't even bring up the fact that, the government had to turn your electricity off remotely because we don't want you using aircon because it's going to use too much electricity. And you don't think to maybe mention that?
Oi. No wonder a certain politician didn't get elected.
Melbourne's golfing community takes another whack at Dan. You just know you would love to take a swing at Dan's balls.
They've actually... Oh, wow.
In the NRL, we warm up by taking a shower to relax. Then we position our hands on the ball. Roll and field the ball, noticing any changes. Wait, are we talking about again? This is the official Queensland government account.
Oh, wow.
Fellas, now that we've got your attention, we'd like to bring it to your testicles. Did you know that testicular cancer is one of the most diagnosed cancers in men? Check in the shower. Marcus, make sure you check in the shower. Gently roll each testicle between the fingers to feel for lumps. Look for any changes in shape. Maybe Marcus, you should be doing that for your friends, your special friends. Pass this on and tell your mates to do the same. Yeah, I'm going to send this to all my friends. Hey, check your balls, please.
Yep. Wow.
In the AFL, their teammates check the team. Classic. Well, we've reached peak Jim. Jim's life coaching.
Jim's life coaching.
I can't wait till we have Jim's gym. So that Jim can jimmy your gym open while you're gymming.
People always ask me, Ahmed, how do you take
wow, look at this.
And my name's Ahmed.
Look at the damage.
Oh, that's a lot.
Wow. Did someone steal the tire?
No, it's broken. That rear axle got snapped.
Wow.
What the?
This is in Alabama.
They've been snapping. They got cops all up and down the road.
Australia invading Alabama, one kangaroo at a time.
Yes. Well done, Skippy.
Where are you going, buddy?
Just your typical side in Alabama.
He's off for a little hop down the...
He was listening to Sweet Home Alabama and just wanted to go for a little jog.
Yep.
Call me Terry around here.
Terry, okay.
T-E-R-R-I.
Yes.
Oh, and the surname is S for Sam.
Are you rolling, Terry?
Yeah, I'll get you. Make a roll and make me look
Oh, peak Aussie auntie on holiday.
Yes.
I haven't seen you. Long time, Terry. Excuse me, I have to go.
Her own friend walks away. You know you're embarrassing when your friend walks off.
Yes.
Jenny, where are you going?
She actually got upset that her friend left. Oh, wow, look how long they are.
The roads are closed here. That's the whole point. You shouldn't be in this area.
Oh, wow. That's smart.
The only thing is we can't take a lot of weight, so just grab some really essential items.
Wow. That is cool.
Nah, those signs are just there for show, you know?
Yeah, of course. They're not there for practical purposes at all.
You're totally fine to just drive wherever you want in Queensland.
Absolutely.
17-year-old Sam couldn't believe a drunk driver crashed into his car last night.
Oh, I was in disbelief. I was pretty annoyed second time this week, basically, so...
How does that happen?
A driver crossed onto the wrong side of Rialto Avenue and ploughed head-on into Sam's gold Lexus.
I was in complete shock. He looked like he's seen a ghost.
Then the Hyundai suddenly started heading down the hill with the 27-year-old driver inside.
The car just started rolling backwards again, so that's when we just told him to get out of the car.
He got out the car. I was still in shock. The neighbour grabbed the front of the car to try to stop it from rolling down, and I've gone and grabbed the back, and we've just laid it up on the curb right there.
When police breath tested the driver, he blew .208, which is more than 4 times the legal limit.
Wow. He said that he'd only had 2 drinks. Apparently he'd had more than a couple of drinks.
I mean, it was 2 drinks, but it was 2 bottles of wine.
2 bottles, yeah.
Week for Sam. Last Saturday, a van that was heading down Rialto Avenue
in the same street.
Yeah. Probably parked in the same spot as well for good measure.
Are you going to park it there now?
Oh, never again. Never again.
I'd actually move out of where I'm living on that street if that's happened.
A first date has gone horribly wrong in the Glasshouse Mountains. A man in his 20s fell 30 metres at Mount Beerwah just after 9 this morning. Wow. Treacherous terrain meant the climber had to be winched to safety by life flight. He was airlifted to the RBWH with injuries to his head, back and pelvis.
Okay, but did he score?
I hope he did.
In the hospital?
It'll be a memorable date for all kinds of reasons. Oh, that's awesome.
How is this legal, though?
Because you can stand on buses.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess.
That's why it's fine.
Wow, that's amazing.
So long as there's no more than whatever the legal limit of people inside the bus, this is how you have a good time.
Yeah, this is awesome. Wow.
You'd want to have had a couple of drinks to start with to make it a great time.
Legally, you would be completely sober while doing it. Better like, subscribe, comment, share this with everyone you know, and watch every single video, or otherwise Marcus is coming for you.
I can't wait.